Bitcoin is on a downward spiral and investors are panicking. But what's causing the crash? And is it really all that bad? In this video, I will take a look at the factors that are causing the Bitcoin crash and what it could mean for investors. I will also explore whether or not it's time to panic. Will Bitcoin price rise again? And despite the positive indicators it had in late 2021, what is crashing the most expensive cryptocurrency? Take a seat as I walk you through all the contributing factors that are gradually crashing Bitcoin in 2022. The major reason for this crash, however, is really not what you are thinking. Later in this video, I will reveal to you the reason which has had the biggest impact so far in the Bitcoin crash. Let me take you on the memory trip. The last crash went from $20,000 to $3,000 and off up to $69,000. So there is no reason Bitcoin can't pull back to $15,000 and go on to hit $100,000 or $200,000. Coming up in this video, I will explore how the US, Russian and Chinese governments and central banks have contributed to the FUD, which has infiltrated into the cryptocurrency market and caused Bitcoin's crash. The value of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies plummeted drastically in the recent market crash. In Bitcoin news today, one Bitcoin is estimated at around $38,810 at the time of making this video, as compared to about $47,133 in December 2021. There has been a drastic devaluation of about 6.5% within a month, and on a yearly basis, it fell more than 4 to 5%, with the worst happening from mid-May to mid-July 2021, and the value is projected to decline even more this year. Recently, some whale investors with the biggest holdings of cryptocurrencies had liquidated their investments, which have affected the value. In mid-2021, the Chinese government, together with the financial institutions in China, released a joint statement banning Bitcoin as a medium of exchange in all transactions across the country. With China being one of the most active and biggest trade hubs in the world, the decision affected the market and contributed greatly to the plummet which was experienced in 2022. The Russian central bank has stated that they have considered banning all forms of cryptocurrencies from their market due to the red flags the virtual currency has imposed on their market since its emergence. They assert that Bitcoin has caused a lot of financial instability and had an impact on their financial policies, which has had their sovereignty questioned. Although Russia is currently one of the biggest adopters of Bitcoin in the world, the use of crypto for payments has been given an outright ban from the market. Again, the most commanding central bank in the world, the U.S. Federal Reserve, has recently stated that interest rates would be hiked multiple times to equal the rising inflation in the country, which has made investors and traders more alert on their investments, and owing to that the Bitcoin has seen a large and sharp sales in recent times. Another shocking experience which is contributing to the increasing crashing of Bitcoin is the fast rate at which the whales in the trade are liquidating the investments. According to CoinGlass.com, over $1 billion worth of cryptocurrency is averagely liquidated daily, with Bitcoin leading with over $250 million. One of the biggest trading hubs in the world, China, which holds 75% of the world Bitcoin hash rate, has directed all the financial institutions to root out the use of Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies from their transactions. Owing to that, Beijing, since 2021, has banned Bitcoin from gaining ground in the state. China, which has over the years experienced a rise in the usage of Bitcoin, has closed 90% of all Bitcoin operations in the country. According to the central government of China, the emergence of a decentralized financial system would pose a danger for absolute dominance, and also the mining of Bitcoin has led to an exponential increment in the use of electricity which, according to the government, was more than the amount consumed by most countries across the globe. The Bitcoin and crypto price crash comes alongside a stock market plunge sparked by comments made by U.S. President Joe Biden that Russia could invade Ukraine in a matter of days. Yes, Russian-Ukrainian war tensions play a major role in the plummeting Bitcoin crash. Traders and investors are feeling increasingly nervous about the war between Russia and Ukraine. Oil prices have spiked, climbing toward $100 per barrel, and the volatility index, a measure of market volatility, leaped almost 15% on Thursday. Meanwhile, the chair of the Financial Stability Board warned that imposing sanctions on Russia risks undermining global financial stability. While Russia has claimed it is moving troops away from the Ukrainian border, President Biden has said Russia is preparing to fabricate a reason to invade the country, warning that an attack could happen in the coming days. Thank you for staying through to the end of this video. Kindly check the next video if you would like to know when the next Bitcoin crash is coming.